CP3, point God or point fraud? Now, I'm no expert, but it seems to me that in the biggest games, during the biggest series, he tends to come up short or not get the job done. That's not to diminish his career achievements, but after last night's Game 7 loss, demolition at the hands of Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks at home in Phoenix, he was essentially a no-show. That's the 5th time in his career that as the leader of a team, he has lost a 2-0 series lead, the most recent being this season, having a 2-0 series lead against Dallas, and last season having a 2-0 series lead in the finals against the Bucks. Now, that's not something that you want to have on your resume. It is a team game, not entirely his fault, but he is the leader. And when you're given a nickname like the point God, because your outstanding play and your undeniable ability to control a game, he averages 18.1 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and 9.5 assists per his career. And in the playoffs, that actually gets better. His points go up to 20.4 a game. His rebounds go up to 4.9 a game, but his assists go down to about 8.3. So what is it? What happens? Why is it that he can't win the big series? It's just something about him where he just hasn't been able to be the leader on a championship team. I've always liked his game, his style of game. He's not a high flyer. He does everything sort of on the floor, more of a big body type point guard. He's not that tall, 6 foot. So I like his game just fine, but there's just something about Chris Paul that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And I thought maybe it was just me being a hater, but apparently there's a lot of other people that just something about Chris Paul rubs them the wrong way. So a lot of people are happy to see him and the Phoenix Suns lose. It's just something about like sort of dirty tactics. When things aren't going right, he seems to like whine and complain a lot, which is normal in the NBA. But I know there was an incident when he had left from the Clippers to the Houston Rockets where they had some on-court sort of back and forth smack talking, and he led his Houston Rockets team through some sort of secret passageway into the Clippers locker room to try to start an altercation with the members of the Clippers. I know that was a long time ago, but there's just a lot of things that he does as a player that just piss people off and rub them the wrong way, which is why everybody was kind of happy to see him get punched in the face by Rondo. He's the point God during the regular season, maybe even in the first round of the playoffs. He's been in 25 playoff series over his 14-year career. His record in those playoff series overall is 11-14. He's 8-6 in the first round, but he's only 2-6 in the second round. He's 1-1 in the conference finals, and he's 0-1 in the finals. So the higher the stakes of the game, the less effective and the less clutch he becomes. And I was loving every minute of it. The Suns had the best record in the league this season, #1 seed overall, and they just couldn't even make it past the second round. So now, Patrick Beverley, an NBA player, went on ESPN this morning and was just talking all kinds of mess about Chris Paul. And they were also saying that nobody in the league was scared of the Phoenix Suns. That might be a little bit of competitive smack talk from Pat Beverley. He's not a very accomplished NBA player, but he's an NBA player, and he does know what other NBA players say about other NBA players. So the whole point God narrative is largely pushed by the media, Stephen A., those kind of people. So I don't think he should be referred to as point God anymore, but a playoff point fraud. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and hell, subscribe. All that good stuff. But until next time, UNO.